Hello everybody and welcome back to Big Dan's channel. I'm here again with Tyler.
Hello.
And today we are going to be reviewing Bob Marley One Love, which we've just seen like 5 minutes ago,
Yeah.
15 at most I would say.
Yeah.
So would you like to go first like last time or should I?
I'll let you go first.
Right. Just because I don't know your opinion on this film, I remember you saying afterwards you quite enjoyed it. With me, I would say where it lands around the middle mark for me personally, I would say.
Yeah.
Like it's enjoyable and everything, don't get us wrong, and you can easily come and watch it and sit down, as you know, we had a practically full screen tonight, which I think the last time that happened for me was Five Nights at Freddy's, I've said to you, which is like Five Nights at Freddy's had more, but like it was still relatively full the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna say just like a little fun side analogy. I remember when we were booking our tickets, yours got. Do you remember when we were booking tickets? Because we got them like when we arrived there rather than like beforehand online.
Yeah,
And,
someone took the seat that I was gonna get.
Yeah, I booked mine. He was gonna get the one next to me. In the space between me booking mine and him getting his, the woman told her, "Oh yes, someone else has already booked the seat you were going to get." It was that popular.
Yeah, like really unexpectedly popular. I didn't expect there to be that many people.
Yeah,
but I'm glad it.
It's clearly. I hope it stays at like this rate because it deserves to do well. I think it would be fair to say. And yeah, the amount of money just that screen alone tonight will have got is immense.
Yeah.
Like you can see why they put in one of the big ones. I think it's fair to say.
Yeah.
But I think when it comes, because I don't know much about Bob Marley, and I don't think you really do
Not
either.
really.
No. When it comes to him, like I didn't know much about him, and I feel like because we searched up just before this review started, like how accurate is it to the story, and it's because apparently like most of his family and that were the producers in it, so they had like a lot of sway and stuff like that, which it's the right thing to do with a film like this, like a biopic.
Yeah.
And from what I searched up, it like I said, it is apparently quite accurate and everything. My problems with it, I would say, like when it comes to people talking like about emotional depth in a film, like while it's skimmed over the surface of like a lot of stuff, and I can give it respect, it was trying to cover all bases. I wish it went deeper into some aspects.
I agree.
Like for example, the opening when it's like, oh yeah, there's the civil war going on. Like you see a tank here and
it
then
just
like
kind
a
of just
checkpoint.
skims across it.
Yeah.
So you don't really get a depth.
It's like one of my favourite phrases being like you can have something like narrow but with lots of depth, and like something that's like a lake where it's like it's wide but it doesn't go very far down.
Yeah.
Like I think it's more of a lake really.
Yeah.
And the accents were nice though.
The accents were really done really well.
Yeah.
Like, they were really good.
Yeah, because I remember you were saying sometimes you couldn't actually tell what they were saying.
Yeah.
Which is like it's a double-edged sword because
Yeah, which I didn't mind.
Yeah.
I didn't mind like not being able to understand all the time because it's realistic really.
Yeah.
Like the spot.
I was going to say I would be lying if I said like a person with like a strong Jamaican accent.
Yeah.
I have spoke to people with Jamaican accents before. While I can mostly tell it, every now and then there's a word like "What did you say?"
Yeah.
Like and that's not me being like racist or anything. I genuinely cannot tell what someone's saying half the time just because of the accent.
Yeah. We'll talk about pacing.
Pacing, yeah.
I thought pacing was a problem in this film.
Yeah.
It kind of it started off really quick, like really fast,
and then hit like a roadblock.
Yeah, right in the middle of the film, it hit a roadblock, and it was like very slow.
Or more of the same.
More of the same, yeah. It's like it didn't really push.
After the first act, it was a bit.
Yeah, it didn't push the story too much.
I was going to say I didn't look at me watch, but I think it's more because I'm trying to do something now where I'm not looking at it because I feel like it might take us out, like the immersion of the film a bit.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to stop doing that, but at the same time, there was many times I was like tempted to go and do it.
Yeah.
It was all right at most the pacing, but like it definitely did not blitz by you.
No.
You could even felt like an hour 44 or something. It was
in the middle of the film, you really did feel it.
Yeah.
But in the start and the end, I thought.
Oh yeah.
It was really well together.
It was just like this middle chunk.
The middle chunk was very slow.
Yeah, because it was just more songs than that, and it's like we know.
Yeah, I'd rather them go deeper into
the actual man.
Yeah, the man himself and like the political issues in Jamaica at the time and
stuff like that.
Yeah, and his family as well.
Stuff we wouldn't typically know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember thinking about it as well. The music for it, I thought the music was well done.
Yeah, the music was really well done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it was really nice to like listen to it and that, like, because I don't think it was his original work. I think that might be like re-recordings of like the same song.
Yeah.
But they did it really well, and it was very accurate.
Yeah, very
fair to say.
Yeah.
And the performances as well.
Performances were great. Really good.
Really solid.
Yeah, he was great. I don't know his name.
I'm not going to say it because I would probably butcher it.
Yeah, but he played Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Pretty spot on. He's really good.
Oh yeah, and he like because it brings in at the end like that archival footage, which it's not really a spoiler, I would say.
No.
Like, you know, like I thought that was like nice because it was like, oh yeah, you can very much like see the resemblance between the two.
You can, and you see it.
Yeah, easily.
And I thought the performance of Bob Marley's wife as well.
Yeah.
Was really good, really strong.
Yeah.
I really liked her scenes. Whenever she was on screen, she knows it. So.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, she was like not in much, I would say.
No, I'd like to see more.
Yeah,
of her.
that is actually, now that you bring it up. And I feel like when it comes to just go back to the pace and things story-wise, maybe it's just I've got a bad attention span and because we're both part of like the TikTok generation. But sometimes for the life of us, I tried my best but I could not tell what was going on, to be honest.
Sometimes I was lost.
Yeah. It was like, wait, what they're doing?
Yeah, because it goes back and forth a lot, and you kind of just feel a bit lost.
Yeah, it doesn't like explain what's going on really.
No.
Like
sometimes I'm like, who's this? Who's this?
Yeah, like I get not overexposing films and stuff like that, but at the same time, like you want at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we're not psychic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think it would be fair to say as well, it just does like respect by the guy in that. Like, it just like treats him right. It doesn't like try being like too expository. I think when it comes to documentaries, because there was a trailer on for it, not a documentary, sorry, a biopic.
Yeah.
There was a trailer on for it before the film started, Back to Black in June, July, I think it might be.
Yeah, something like
the Amy Winehouse one. I am interested to see how that compares to this.
Yeah.
Because it's sort of, because, you know, I think I've told you before I did that A level, so
yeah,
like comparing the documentary, which I thought was great, to the biopic, which, well, we're going to find out what I think of it. Like, it's going to be an interesting comparison, like knowing about her life versus how they portray it.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I think we've said pretty much everything. I can't think of anything else. Do you want to go first for your verdict?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Right.
I did enjoy it. I think if they went into more depth of the issues, you know, of Bob Marley's, like, as a man, like how he you know, became who he is.
He's like origins and that.
Yeah, it would have been a lot higher. But I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I did enjoy it.
Yeah, that was the main problem for me, and for that reason, instead of a 7, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I still enjoyed it. It's definitely an above average film, but it was just that was definitely its worst problem. I can forgive the pacing enough, I would say, of giving it a higher score, but it's just this big flaw of like the sticking point being like, I just want to know more.
More, yeah.
Like with the Civil War thing, it's like the most you get out of it is like the opening act does it well.
You get a bit of archival footage.
Yeah.
At the start.
The archival footage, like him getting, well, not spoilers, but the attempted assassination on him is included in the film. There's like the bit where there's like that checkpoint early on. That's a good example. Like, oh yeah, there's a war going on, and there's like the bit when like a car gets shot up and that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like that's good stuff.
That's good.
If they included more stuff like that, I would have gave it a 7.
Yeah.
Like it just. I would have been fine if they just wanted to focus less on some stuff. Yeah. Maybe make a longer film. Focus on more stuff, but go more in depth. Length. Yeah, it's doable.
It is doable, and I think for me, why I pushed it to a 7 from a 6, because I was closer to a 6 or a 7. I think I really liked Act 3, the third act of this film.
Like end chunk.
The end chunk of this film really, for me anyway, really give it that extra push.
That is fair enough.
Because I really think at the end they really pushed it more, and they give him a little bit more depth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice, that, as you say, that little bit of depth, and it's like the intertiles as well. Okay, I wish that it, like you, because I think I've said to you before about the fact when it comes to films for me, it's a thing of, I hate endings where you're just told what happens. Like, I just want to see what happens.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to just tell us.
Yeah.
And it is kind of one of those.
It kind of did that, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was disappointing.
Yeah, like I wish it was just because it just like has the like written text saying like, oh yeah, he died at 36 in 1981. It's like, okay, you might not want to show him dying, but you can still do it like a respectful way in that, of course. Like not just some like entertainment value thing, which would just be wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything else you got to say about it?
No, I think that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've not got anything to say, else to say.
Yeah.
So, on that note, thank you all for watching as always.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to press like, subscribe to watch the other reviews we do, because obviously you're going to be on a lot more of them from now on, I think.
Yeah.
Or just other content that I watch. And thank you for watching, and we are out. Peace.